Is it going live? It is. YouTube a bit lucky today. Alright, good evening. So, continuing with the questline, meaning first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and find me a... I forgot, you kind of just... That was the wrong one. I need to find me a keykeeper. For that, get me a prayer that deals damage. Like this one. I kinda like it more and more. However, yeah, it is a bit of a bummer still that you kind of only have one prayer slot. How did you not die? Holy shit, I deal a lot less damage than I anticipated. Okay, where's the keykeeper? Because the keykeeper gets a key from me that I, on the other hand, got from Esdras. And then, after I've given him the key, I guess the questline continues somehow. Not entirely sure how yet. I kinda wish I had a way of healing with my prayers. I think I'm just gonna run through. Oh, have a heal. Holy shit, you lot are annoying. Wait, that actually was a lot of damage. For a, basically like a sword attack. Which I'm currently not really used to.
Oh, that key of yours that you are carrying. It opens a door that was veiled in ancient illusions many eons ago.
Key grown from twisted wood. Oh, how convenient.
Be aware of what sleeps there.
I'm gonna just take a go ahead and take that. It's very convenient that he's just standing there directly in front of the door, or maybe he's standing there because it's in front of the door. Very much possible. Before I go up... Aha! Thought so. Crimson Heart of Miura. A strange artifact said to be found within the corpse of the fiercest of bulls, also called the Egg of the Sovereign. The twisted features of its surface steer in the torment of its wearer, increasing attack speed when the health is low. A glint catches in its cloudy eye the reflection of an eclipse of a foreign invisible sun, a permanent mark caused by a masterpiece that transcends all and any borders. Does this kind of look like the weird egg in Berserk? It kind of looks like a weird egg in Berserk. Unfortunately, I don't really need attack speed, because I don't deal damage anyway. No sound here. Not of the three woods. Oh!
Penitent one of the silent steps. Approach this face of pale gold, with empty sockets instead of eyes. You stand before the roots of the knotted tree of the three words. For these form the bars of my captivity. They claim that my words are false, and that mine is the face of deception. And for this reason, I have been exiled from my three other brothers. The Holy Guardian Visagers. They betrayed me, punished me, and ripped out my eyes, so I could no longer be a witness to the truth. Now there is only infinite darkness around me. May your compassion help you in the search for my stolen golden eyes. One of them can be found in a place inhabited by bone, ash, and song.
Right, the bone dance I know where that is.
The other can be found in a dried-up sea, to which ships head to die amidst the terrible thunder.
That should be Mourning in Havoc.
Find my eyes, penitent one, for only then will I be able to reveal my secret to you.
Okay, so that's the Sepulchre in Albero. And Mourning in Havoc, I'm pretty sure. Which unfortunately means I have to go through Mourning in Havoc. Oh well.
The visage, at times, during the most profound silences, you can hear the gold melting within the rock, within the very roots.
Okay. Right. Library of Negated Words, not of the 3 words. So Mourning in Havoc I reach by following Mother of Mothers to the right. I think, however, first I'm gonna go to the paintings. Because that should be closer and easier to reach. Ow, fuck. Yeah, okay, the charge attack still does some good damage. I still like that you can hit the books back. Even though it doesn't really make any sense, really. No damage is really annoying. Okay, so I have a goal. That was the wrong prayer. And while I no longer deal as much damage as I used to, while I had the other sword core that increases the power and duration of my prayers, I kind of feel like this works better because most enemies die to a prayer, even the weaker one. I can also laser the books back. It's also very good to know. You just had to be annoying, didn't you? So the paintings are further down. He hurts. I thought he'd get staggered, but apparently I was wrong. Thankfully that isn't really too difficult to reach. I should also use the other prie-dieu. Yep, I should use the other prie-dieu just to cut down on my... Also... Can I? I can. Nothing happened. Okay, that means I cannot expiate my guilt anymore, but... And I should probably equip it just for that. What do I remove, though? I think the move speed. So I can basically now die a bunch of times to paint this... wrong prayer again. To fill this pearl with guilt. And then destroy the statues to open a portal. But for that, I'm pretty sure this needs to be, what is it called? Blasphemous. So it needs to be filled with guilt. I'm gonna be fully honest, I have looked it up on the wiki because I do not think I would ever get that idea myself. Kind of makes me wonder how viable a no sword playthrough is, considering that you... Considering that that happened. The book just vanishes, very nice. I feel like the no sword playthrough would actually be easier in New Game Plus. Because you'd actually have the ability to regenerate further outside of combat, which normally, if I recall correctly, you can only recover further by hitting people with your sword. Which, again, oh well, doing this. So, the New Game Plus automatic regeneration would kind of help, I feel like. A bit weird when it actually works for when it actually staggers for an execution versus when it doesn't stagger for an execution. How do I get over there? Ah, yes. I hate these guys so much. God damn it. Alright, and this time we laser him. And then there's also Laser Ghost. Laser Ghost, thankfully, not really all that much health. And now, go to top path. Relax the tongues. Go and grab that prie-dieu. we can go down. Fucking gross. Of course I stepped on them. Oh. Good fragment recovered. This was... Oh, also. Now, it does mark it. Okay. Alright, I didn't lose because I had the pearl on. Which is now a little bit marked by guilt. To perceive the dark macula twist inside, but a coat gives it a touch and leaves no room for doubt. Wearing it in your rosary prevents the accumulation of guilt in the wall that lost to the head. Head retains part of its purity. But yeah, as soon as it's completely marred, let's say, we can go ahead and use the portals, as far as I understand. Also, I'm just thinking, where do I go? Left. Ow. I hope I find the other prayers. I kind of really hope there's a pursuer type prayer in the midst of those. Alright, this is the Sleeping Canvases. That's what it was called. I did not like this area. Now these, I'm pretty sure, are still just gonna die to a... not die, but get staggered or taken down by a single attack. Ow, holy shit. Let's actually just test that. Yep. So taking those those marionettes down, not an issue. The rest of the level though could be. And for those I'm just gonna use this prayer. And those, I'm thinking, can probably be cheesed really easily from a distance. Does this guy have a... Is that a pomegranate? Pomegranate? As long as they don't have the stupid angels on their back, they're fine. No, no. I, in general, actually don't really like enemies that you can't kill. Well, excluding traps, because, of course... Those are traps, not enemies. Another prie-dieu. And this is, if I recall correctly, where I got the boy relic.
You have found some of my brothers, though I still ask you to find the rest of them. Please, keep this canvas made from the gold of our faces, and my brothers will guide you. Penitent one, in finding these holy brethren of mine, you have completed the vision of my birth, which was painted on a sleeping canvas. My name being Hothinero, I was born of the moon and of the torment of a brave bull, and of myself by the grace of high wills, my holy brethren.
Okay, Tears of Atonement. Because I already have the relic. I do wonder what happens if I find all of the boys. Which, how many? I have currently 9 missing.
Penitent one in silence, here
No.
I shall remain.
I completely forgot that there's a boss here. Oh yeah, it was this thing. I can't hurt him, I have to hurt this thing. Which can only be hit in specific places, if I recall correctly. Thankfully. That does seem to work rather well. I do think... Ow. I do think that the lightning might actually work a lot better though. Nah, it doesn't. Still easy enough. Requiem Denim. Is this boss just straight up optional? Library of Negated Words. So this is, if I recall correctly, also the lift that allows me to go from Mother of Mothers to Morning in Havoc. Okay, that's boy number 30. This just goes up. This is to the Library of Negated Words. There was a shrine and there was something on the right as well. I forgot what it was. But there is no other way to these 2 shrines except through that boss. If I recall correctly. Oh yeah, you have the mask. Embossed Mask of Crescente.
I see everything from the highest point of the dried tree in which the miracle has reincarnated me.
Right, I've got everything here. I'm gonna fall down. Which I can do here. And see where that lands me. Ah, yes, it lands me down here. Nasal bone of Charles the Artiste. And here he lays. Talk to me. I need to unequip something first. Banished to Oblivion and pray to these walls are some of the most valuable forbidden works of art. This might actually be my best close range option. Now, where do I go? I think I can go deeper into the sleeping canvases. Right, I can go down here. You, wake up. I cannot be. I could have sworn the candle picked that the painting was lit and that the room gleamed. Could I be losing my mind? So there is something I can do with this room, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, if I have this equipped. If I equip the red bead, this one also gleams, and then something to do with the hand, which could be this one. No. Is this just... Yes. Am I... Right, lightning, and you are the attack speed. So unequip you again, equip you again for the increased prayers. Molten Heart of Boiling Blood. That sounds amazing, and probably like something to do with basic attacks. Which means it's not that great for me. Sooty Garlic. I should go ahead and return that to Albero. How many of you are here? Holy shit. He's still hurting. Do I just go to Albero immediately? The moon is out tonight with a long-tailed gown and bull stairs to tear between the rock rows and the shadows. Be tainted by guilt. Please dwell be returns part of the purity. It is currently still not fully reset. That was really bad for me. Are you now? Weight of true guilt. Yes, you are now weight of true guilt. Which should now allow me to use the portal. On the Confessor statues. The fact that I'm immune to damage within that prayer is definitely helping. is definitely helping its staying power. The woman stopped crying as soon as we placed him in the arms of the Wicker woman as if it were his mother. Sometimes I cannot but think there's something living in the Wicker. Sometimes it seems to be rocking him in the darkness. You have a key for me.
Feast your name on.
As well as a biliary vessel.
Hand in this. I made a.
Then we can just mark you as sold out, which, if I recall correctly, I did with the blue one. I do not like this area. Instant kill spike's not one of my favorite tropes. This goes back to the library. I'm just gonna unlock that shortcut and get me some more fervor. Ooh. I think I can have one more oil. So unlock that. Not my finest work. Not my finest work. Quicksilver, that will help. Are you the teleporter? No. Well. Boy number 31. Alright, you go back to Mercy Dreams. I am still missing so many. You know what? I forgot, you are also immune. Okay, fuck it. Where do I go from here? I can go to the left. Have I never been there? I remember you. I've been here in my previous run. And it's just an item at Rosary Beat, I believe. Well, Atonement now. Oh no, it's Pisiform of Hernandez the Explorer. I'm still missing some bones for the... Thankfully they still stagger really easily. I want to go to Albero. What is in here? Teleport, perfect. Albero. Give him the onion. Or the garlic.
Merciful.
I had so many Tears of Atonement.
The virtuous pain.
I don't think I need them for anything. Except I can still unlock... The pig is back. I can still unlock... one Mea Culpa power-up. Which is for the ranged attack. So it could definitely help. Also, all of the money goes in here. All of it. Because I don't think there's anything else where I can spend it infinitely. And the upgrade I will be able to afford, I'm pretty sure. Okay, leave, go back in, see if something changed. Absolutely. This church is looking better and better. This one's also looking better and better. Fortunately, I don't really have money now. Are those bones? Right, so next step. I think actually continuing in Mother of Mothers. So I can go to Mourning and Havoc. Where would I teleport for that? Library of Negated Words. Down here I'm pretty sure done. There is that room which I still can go into, but that's in the Library of Negated Word as well. So, Library of Negated Words it is. No data. Well, that's a problem. Apparently I have internet problems. Well, I hope that fixed itself. Otherwise, I have a problem. I'm gonna go do the Confessor. Just... I forgot you're up there. Can I actually just... if I go here and... let's see if that worked. Nope. Okay. Not sure why my internet just broke down, apparently, for a second. Okay. Now. You're looking different. Wait. Did I unlock, like, a kind of fast travel? How? By spending enough at the... by spending enough for the church? Well, fuck you. Does that unlock that? No data, well... it's green but saying no data. That is weird. So can I now go in here? I think I'm just gonna blast them. Because those two I can't really hurt. At least I don't think I can. But I can hurt everybody else. Very much so, in fact. Grab me some further back. Definitely gonna need more further for that. You and your stupid box. Oh. How many waves does this have? Okay, so some of the enemies really have weird hitboxes. We can take you out. And those guys just go straight for me with no other concern in the world. Quite a number of waves, apparently. Detestatius Sacrum. Okay, that was 5 waves. Tears of Atonement. Not actually that many, I don't think. Library of the Negated Words. Budding Sprout. What is a budding sprout? Small gift from Deo Gratias, nailed into the effigy of the Twisted under the guard of your sword. The thorns arisen from the miracle feed on sin and guilt, growing with a burden that its bearer carries. Brother Abbot, you know that I have been a scribe in this abbey since I was a wee child. Oh right, that was the thorn he gave me at the beginning. I have the 3 visages. And this is just an empty room now. It is actually just an empty room, even shown as one. So I'm gonna have to do that for all the other areas as well. I assume that not all of them contain all enemies. Is there anything else I need to do in here? I don't think so. Meaning I will now go to Mother of Mothers. And I'm gonna try and help my boy Redento. Which I hope I can. But seriously, how did I unlock that? I will teleport to none of the 3 words. So last I went just directly down. This time we go to the right. Right. I forgot you existed. Thankfully. Orbital laser. And those guys I don't even need to laser, I can just juggle myself on them. Grab me some further. I'm gonna upgrade my my flasks soon. You. Bong. I think the laser actually works better here. Huh. This still looks a bit weird. There's just this platform hanging above. This is the elevator. Down. I'm not gonna go there, through there right yet. Yes, all the tears of the sea. Which I'm gonna skip that because we already saw it once.
Faceless warrior, I sense. Forgive my manner. This place of something in this, and if it is this crystal that, but to restore it, I beg you.
Still funny that she's the only one who doesn't call him the penitent one in silence because she doesn't know.
This is the force of its prey. I must return.
Health doesn't really matter in these, I don't think, because most of the danger is just instant kill spikes or whatever. However, I should definitely equip my movement rosaries. Like the little toe that decreases dashing cooldown, and the one that just straight up increases movement speed. Even though in most cases it seems to be more of a timing thing with these platforms. And a precision jumping thing.
Look, the shard has returned. I beg thee.
I do like these little indie collaborations. Right. I would like to first help Redento before I go to Mourning and Havoc. I do not understand the timing on those sensors. Well, first off, this guy. Oh, biliary floss, perfect. Do I have any more? No. I do have Quicksilver twice, going down to 5 flasks. Oh, the laser doesn't kill them. That is good to know. Meaning that the orbital laser actually does more damage. Which does make sense in some points, but is a bit surprising nonetheless. I'd have expected them to be rather close.
Oh, my sins. Is a long journey filled with reflection not enough? What of the calluses on the feet, the cramps in the legs, the thirst? The forehead scorched by a sun that seemeth never to set. And what about the torturing of the mind when guilt pierceth our hearts time after time? What more punishment do ye want, O sins of mine?
Alright, let's see if that works here. Get rid of those. It does work. It actually shows like 3 toes here.
The Master showeth us the continuation of the path. New steps await us under the cold stone. Barefoot Master, wait for me.
And then I'll just undo that because I kind of want to keep my setup. Where do you go? Ooh, a relic. Nail uprooted from dirt. Incorrupt remains of the great pilgrim, fond of the order and comfort to his followers. His feet never stopped, always taking him forward in his mysterious wandering through Custodia. The bearer of this relic receives his determination, walks effortlessly through swamps and muddy marshlands. That I need for the system. And that fingernail was the one that Martyr Nicanor ripped from himself when he was buried alive between spasms of pain after cruel torture in front of his followers, who cried in silence. The fingernail, barely visible among the removed dirt, was picked up by the last follower, who was lamenting such a horrid event when all the others left and whose name is unknown. He wrapped it using a piece of cloth torn from his own clothes, and that same night he went to the church whose congregation was the same one that had denounced Nicanor as a heretic, hid the fingernail among its inner bricks, and left. Okay, so I can probably use that for... yeah. The cistern, there are some areas where I couldn't get further. It's probably also...
Those sins are mine.
Did you go through? Well, unfortunate. But at least he made it. At least he is happy now. Two lasers that... They do not take damage when they charge. That could actually maybe explain the lack of damage. Okay. Now that I've done that... Oh, that's a big sensor. Yep. Out. I am now going to Mourning and Havoc. Which is also why I kind of wanted to grab that first, because I assumed. I wasn't entirely sure. So I know that the nail uprooted from dirt exists as a relic. I didn't know what it does. But I could kind of assume, based on the fact that it's the pilgrim. The wandering pilgrim, the genuine genuflectors. Do I just jump? I just jump. Oh, well, that's annoying. Now I have gaps in my map. Elevator it is. I have to say, there is a lot more Maracuya stuff just around where I live now. Like Maracuya juice and such. Never really cared for it, but the more I drink it, the more I like it. Okay, Mourning and Havoc. Stay down. Alright, we have teleport now. I do assume I'm gonna probably need some lightning. I'm actually gonna have a little experiment for some of the damages here. Like, you are obviously physical damage based on the fact that you throw a anchor at me. Now, if I jump into that, I took about that much damage. If I just equip all my lightning resistance, which I think is 2 items I have. Okay, so this is lightning damage. That is good to know. I'd rather have the wheel here. That means that with those two I should be able to easier get through here. But before I continue, because I do want to keep my fervor stuff, I'm just gonna go and have the rosary knot beaded. Or weaved into my mysteries. Are you? No, you are not that. Which now with this teleport is thankfully rather easy. Here. I'm also maybe I should go and have a talk with Astros now that I gave this now that I've given the key. Not sure if he cares, but I'm kinda interested. Oh, I should also upgrade my flask. I don't have money for flask. New rosary mystery available. So, I do want those. I do want toxic damage. Liquid has run out. And the strength is nearly exhausted. Damage to contact. This is the attack speed. When low, big bead of red wax. Spirit of the sacred smoke. This is fire. Against magical attacks, I think I just put this on for more fervor. Then go and have a talk with Esdras. It looks weird with the three guys just carrying it. So, you got anything new?
Head for the library.
No. The Pentagon Golden Brocade. Which, who again, wears a helmet quite similar to mine. Do I? No, I don't really care to do it right now. Where's Morning and Havoc? Down there. Okay, now I have the lightning resistance and my fervor stuff, or at least most of my fervor stuff. Can I? These guys are annoying as hell. I have a feeling that I can somehow get into that boat. I don't know how. Because it doesn't show this as a closed area. And now I'm just gonna have to juggle all of my relics all the time. Ooh, a prayer. Light of the Lady of the Lamp. An iron amulet, fortune, not a lamp, not a prayer, rosary bead. Interested by humidity and saltpeter, sailors' words that the Lady of the Lamp might find them if they fell overboard. It is still impregnated with a feverish praise over the last hour, increasing all offences when flasks run empty. It was of little use to the poor ruffian, for all defence is useless against the mighty seas, and the Lady of the Lamp pays no heed to superstitions. Only a dozen of us survived the storm. In the night, the waters were black and freezing and remained still. We tried to swim to keep ourselves warm, and with a bit of luck find some driftwood to cling onto and rest. We tried to find one another, but our cries were muffled in strange echoes, making it impossible to work out where they were coming from. When the cries began to die out, we realized that the frozen darkness would be our grave. But in that moment, from out of the shadow mists, a white light appeared, a light that was heading our way. Then, one by one, a young man with a lantern on his boat pulled us out from our watery fate. Once he had got us back to dry land, he went on his way without a word. Although we never knew his name, one thing's for sure, we shall never forget him. It strike me dead if all that I say is not the truth. Okay, defenses when the flasks run empty could be useful. I still kind of want to get in there. So I'm gonna run up here until I am above it. I was way off. Here. Cannot get in there. Also nothing here. Oh, I can just ignore this thing by going through that. I'm honestly absolutely sure that I can somehow get in the boat. Now we have a bit of guilt. Well, we can just grab that. Perfect. Got a stagger. Get me... Now we kill. Does that help me though, being up here? I don't think so. Now, relic. I don't think I need you here right now, so... grab that. Oh, this is just so you don't take damage when going up there, maybe. Oh well. This is definitely refreshing. Being able to jump there without actually getting distance. I will absolutely take that damage. Do I have my wheel equipped? Yes. Oh. So he's dead. He will not annoy me anymore. Let that down. I just realized that the most annoying part about those guys is that there are so many of them. You can't see them. Okay, I've been to the right. That works rather well. Yeah, no, I can't really destroy those boxes. Since they're more like level geometry, that would have also been surprising. But can I destroy this wall? Also no. Okay, first off, up here. There is nothing. Ow. Then from over there I can't really jump anywhere here. I couldn't reach this area from the boss below before without the nail lifted from dirt, or whatever it's called. I need to make sure I hit him with my sword as well. Where am I going? Up here. What do you have to tell me? We must return. I saw the shadow. I saw the gold on the black waters. We must return. The sea trembles when she's close at hand. That looks like a witch house. I'm gonna come back later. No, actually, I'm gonna go right about now. Oh, big snake. Big snake. I have a feeling... Okay, no, you have various attack patterns. And I feel like abusing you just standing there is the smartest choice. You have a bunch of health. Ah. Okay, the health pool this guy has is a bit incredible. I do like the visual of a snake with a snake tongue that's just a guy. Oh well, multiple guys actually. But yeah, this is not looking ideal here. Yeah, I'm lacking a lot of damage. Now I do have the advantage of basically having like my lightning defense set up. Meaning I shouldn't take too much damage from most of her attacks. But I do take some damage from some of her attacks. Which also makes me wonder if there's something I can do to increase my damage against her. While the snake itself is a rather large target, only the tongue being the weak point means that I also have a bit of a problem targeting wise. I think I'm first gonna go back to Echoes of Salt. To look for a closer prie-dieu. That nearly killed me. But yeah, you need both the nail as well as the tongues, if I see that correctly. So I was right to not come earlier. I was below you, how did you hit me? there like a specific prayer I can use against the serpent? This... Right, this is where I just came in earlier from the top. Down here I have not been. Oh, it's you. Cannot hit those. Okay, this is the closer preview. And I can take a boat. Boat. What do you have to say? What is tranquil talk like a blackest marble? My face reflected in them as in a mirror of darkness which prevents me from escaping its gaze. This, if I recall correctly, is just a shortcut and some pieces up here. Yeah, it's just a shortcut basically, because I already entered from the other side. Right, I heavily feel like this prayer is not ideal against the snake. I also feel like it is very obvious that this is not the... Well, it is the intended path for the game, but it's not the intended path for the miracle in story, because... I don't think it would want you to go around here. What I'm gonna do is go talk with the Quicksilver man. Do I have actually anything you could bless for me?
Bring me...
No. Right, I don't think it's the best miracle for this boss because, again, the hitbox ain't that great. It costs me a lot. I do wonder, however, what else I could take because my sword is definitely not gonna do it. Thanks to my kind of restriction in that area. Okay, get me my flasks upgraded. $7,000, yes.
Graceful.
Upgrade. You should get
With
tired
this
now.
silver, I feel tired.
And now the old boy is coming out. I do not have... How many Tears of Atonement do I need?
The Ancient One is exiting my body. Penitent One, what? Hurry.
12,000. So, where do I go? Right and then down. I also have marked something in here, which I don't remember why. But I'm just gonna go there first. This guy should be a one-shot. Oh, Oh, I should also remove you instead for the toxic damage resistance. Which the second one was this one? Yes. Oh, this is so nice not having to wade through water. Do it again. Right, there is something down here. Ow. But I couldn't reach it because of the water, right? And it is a severed hand. A severed hand that had tightly grasped a broken bell, sometimes afflicted by slight spasms. The affliction sometimes leaves its mark on mundane-looking objects, unable to reveal the miracle under its mantle of corruption. As soon as the atrocious earth tremors heard, they knew something dreadful had happened. They searched for the master in the deepest parts of the cave, where they met with a gigantic dust cloud that extended far beyond their eyes. And even though they called the name of their master, there were no answers. Days went by until the cloud cleared and they could face the devastating consequences of the landslide. Feeling hopeless, but suddenly amidst the tears, they heard a faraway sound. I feel like this is something that can be blessed, so I'm immediately gonna go there. Otherwise, the only thing to do with a cave I currently can think of is the Maiden. Also, unmark that. I can actually just use the prayer, can't I? Can you bless this severed hand for me? There should be a number of items still for him to bless for me. Severed hand.
At the time of its death, before the journey, the miracle kissed the hand of the Master, stopping the corruption of the flesh and granting him a new grace. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
Encrypt hand of the Fraternal Master.
Bring me anything.
Bring all the offerings to the Lord. Okay, so apparently I have that. Sacred relic in a perfect state of conservation. The hand shakes gently when it considers it necessary, secretly articulated by ethereal muscles and tendons. The bell that it's holding wants to aware of the nearby presence of a mystery. After all, no bastion is safe from the tenacity of the truly curious. Well, that is just going to be active every time. At all times. I hope I recognize if it's a sound.
The virtuous.
I slide? You can slide? Okay. Oh, a chimney sweeper. That was the wrong prayer. Get me the laser. There is something to the left I want to check. There was a spot where I needed the ability to walk through the mud. Down here. What is this? Ah, shit, my mother calls me. Second. Right, that was a unfortunate delay. Okay. Now I need the blood platforms again. You lot are annoying. Relics. Blood platforms. And in here we have a knot of rosary rope. Very nice. And over here I've already been. Right, yeah, my mother just called, so a little bit of a break in between. I can remove that. Now I kind of want to go through the entire game again with this hand equipped. To see if there is anything anywhere. The fact that those still only take 2 hits really shows how weak they are. Petros. But there was nothing else here, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I will go through the entire game at this point. Where do I go though? Back to Morning and Havoc. Try the snake. That's the laser, not the big one. Okay, well, not that successful. I just remember I have to go through most of the game anyway because of the statues of the confessors. Ooh, I also completely forgot. Third core, boiling blood. So core, dry and slightly porous to touch. It causes me a couple to throw up thirstily after every kill, transferring life force to its bearer, but reducing the amount of health recovered by biovessels. So it's a life. It's a life steal. The master metalsmith, never ceasing to emboss the silver, asked casually, "If I may ask, from whom would the blessed blood that will be perpetuated in this bruise be?" The priest replied, "It will be from someone who is to die soon, betrayed by his own, condemned by the very authorities he obeyed." The master stopped and raised his sights. "It is you, is it not?" Okay, Snake. How do I approach Snake? It does mostly just lightning attacks, I feel like. So most of the stuff down here just does lightning attacks, so those come in. But what prayer for damage? I think this one. So it starts with that attack again. And yeah, my sword does nothing. I actually think that this does less damage than... Oh, you know what? Try this one. I have the distinct feeling that this just straight up was the most damage. My sword does absolutely fuck all. So best case scenario, I don't take damage. I always go too close. Well. Okay, yeah. I see the path. But currently I am not good enough for it. Ow. Jumped into that. Most of his attacks are very well telegraphed. It's definitely a step up in difficulty compared to most of the base bosses. I need to stop sliding into his bite. Oh. What do I do against that attack? Huh. I'm pretty sure that... Ow. The orbital laser is still my best attack against that snake. And I think it is very much possible to beat the first phase without ever taking damage. if you're not bad like me. Okay. Yeah, some of these attacks are very easily dodgeable. Some I struggle a bit more with. Especially that one. The wait until the guy just literally jumps into your mouth attack. And I can already see he has the golden eye. This is a very nice attack because I can just slap him and restore some further. I thought he charges. Alright, second phase at about, what, 2/3 health left? I do wonder, can I just... I mean, it hits if I'm low enough. Oh, now he also switches side. I have the distinct feeling that the top-down attack is still more damage. And this is just the exact same as in phase 1. Well, I have dealt 40% of his health as damage. I should probably just get hits in whenever I can. And that attack, I need to make sure I mainly use my prayer on attacks where he actually has his mouth open most of the time. Like this one. Well. This one, none. But this one. Okay, from what I see, this is mostly just an exercise in patience. I am out of health flasks. Okay, 70% done. Third phase. We are now at a stage where I honestly question when exactly I'm supposed to get hits on. And we have wind as well. This is a good phase. Especially if I time my prayers right. Okay. Last 10%. This is taking ages just based on his health. Oh. You tried to eat me, but no. Can I take your other eye? Broken left eye of the traitor. Spun. Oh, Echo and Shadow. A golden one. I kind of want to unlock that. So, Snake is dead. I think that's probably everything in Mourning in Havoc. Thankfully. So the second one is the Bone Dancer, or Bone Singer, or whatever. Don't really want to do it right now. Because I'm still looking for the other bones. Still don't have all the bones. but I can now. Can I actually just pray you to death? Are you just straight up immune to prayers? And blood attacks? Okay. Resting place of the sister. Is there a secret I can grab? No. Also, did Astros build that himself? Right. Get me to the system. Here.
The virtuous?
Don't have anything to give to you, unfortunately. Now, we're gonna go, where was it? I believe, right. One further to the right, and then down. The fact that it takes 3 hits to kill them, 3 counter slashes to kill them. Ah. Okay, so it is a sound cue. I can now cast 4 times. I wonder if that is per room, or if you have to send directly next to it, basically. That was the wrong room. Where do I need to go? Down here. Can I go through that? No. I should go in there, though. Alright. First off, before I forget. Toxic damage. And then I'm gonna have to equip the tongue, the silvered lung. That was good. Yeah, that requires the silvered lung. Platform out. I have the silver. Oh wait, that's the shroud, not the silvered lung. And then this is the place. Perfect. Opens both sides. Lovely. The boy. Number 32 of 38. Okay, I have two possible paths. The left one just goes to the elevator. Shroud. Half do not return. Everyone passes, half do not return. That's very weird windows for a system. Okay, that goes later. For now I go to the right because that is very much more restricted. We get Hayui Bueno Phoenix the Beggar. And that was... Sure, play a game. What? Did they make this specifically, or is there a very old game that I've missed? Here's... I feel like they made... I don't think there is an arcade game. I hate precision jumps like that. This is the type of Easter egg that I really like. But I have oh no, I think I have like 3 health. Ow. Well, there I go, health pack. Don't forget to hit the walls for glorious war chicken. Okay, they do return. I knew it. A skull. Elevator section, of course. Gotta have one of those. Ah, goddammit. I very much assume there is a reward if you beat the game. You have acquired Tears of Atonement. But I'm actually gonna put just a question mark there. I hope I remember what it is. And then we go to the left for which I need the tongues. Wait, it shows a 1 now. Chalice of Inverted Verses. Rusty iron cup of simple appearance. Its interior is embossed in lackluster silver and depicts rows of spiral verses which descend to the bottom. Those rhymes speak in pagan beasts and forbidden fruit. But father, where are all the idols, paintings and statues that the mother has seized and banned? If they were inspired by the faith in our miracle, they should not have been destroyed, for it would be a grave sin. I don't know, dear son, but I would bet my faith that those underground galleries hide more than air. Right, I think I see. That's in the galleries. That's in the hotlands, and this is in Mother of Mothers, I believe. And I feel I have to kill oh wait. Nearly forgot. I feel I have to kill those. So I'm gonna start with the hotlands. Because that should be easiest. Mountains of the Endless Dusk. Did this change anything? It does. This laser it is then. Is it enough to kill one of them? Do I have to kill multiple? If multiple, how many? Get me back. I'm gonna look at the picture again. Is this really the closest? I think it is. I do like that the animation, the fact that you stab the sword in front of you, actually deals damage, even if the prayer you cast doesn't. Okay, it tells you when you have enough of one. That is good to know. So now I go to the sleeping canvases. Actually go above. I think I may actually... Do I want to do the boss? How many bones do I have? I'm still missing so many, holy shit. Right, sleeping canvases I can teleport from there. That wasn't where I wanted to pray. Oh, though... Are you done here? I can't talk with him anymore. So I guess he is in fact done. Teleport to sleeping canvases. You. Okay, so that was enough. Problem, I don't know where exactly I found the last one. Wall of the Holy Prohibitions, if I recall correctly. Meaning, I have to go up Mother of Mothers, which I don't actually want to immediately do. What I want to do is go up there. Why did only the first laser deal like a third damage? Yeah, you probably die to this. I shouldn't do it on there though. I need the blood one. You are incredibly annoying. And the tongues. So this flies out rather quickly. That's how you get up there. Bead of gold thread. A ball made of liquid gold, spun into fine fibers. Viscous to the touch, these miraculous strands are avidly coveted by alchemists and scholars. Their passion woven into each filament seeps into the sacred ballad flask, accelerating their use. Interesting. Where do I go when I fall down here? I kinda wanna try. I have a feeling I know where I go, but I wanna try nonetheless. Yep, it's where olive trees wither. It's all the way down here. Okay. That is actually not the worst, because I do... I do kind of want to test something. Lost it. So it doesn't ring. Meaning that there is no secret here. These guys are still annoying. The fact that they just fly out that far. You were a sword core, and now I'm just gonna drop down. Because I wanted to go into the cave. You have quite a drift there. Prayer does nothing. Waiting. While this is a pretty area, I don't think it is for nothing. Different relics. Do you talk to me? No. Because last time I basically just found something here then. Though I don't know if I need to do something else first, which is very much possible because last time I went through the entirety of Mother of Mothers. Get me to the Amanecides, I believe. Okay, laser it is. I would prefer getting there without any health lost, but I kinda doubt that I'll manage to do that. Especially with these annoying ghosts. Do I have my relic? No. I do have my relic. Alright. Let's fight. You have climbable walls. You have a bow and arrow. You also have a crystal shield. You also have lightning attacks. So, unequip that, equip that, and equip this for that. That attack is very easily dodgeable. That attack is also very easily... Okay, it isn't. Ah, come on. Can you stop dodging? Oh, you can interrupt. You can interrupt the re-armoring. Okay. Can I just duck below though? No. Ow. Oh, you can just stand behind her on that attack. Ah, god damn it. Actually, just standing behind her is the correct solution there, probably. Well, I failed to prevent the shield. And I also don't have any more healing. Ow. Okay, but she is very much possible. She is very much possible. Oh, that's what the wall is for. Ah, right. I think I'm gonna go fight her again. Like one more attempt, and then I'll depending. I think regardless of whether I win or lose, I'm gonna stop for today. Tomorrow is gonna be annoying because my sister gets a new couch, so we have to move the old one out. Okay, yeah. Just laser him. And for the Amanecidas, I'm... Okay, really? That didn't hit? For the Amanecidas herself, I'm pretty sure just... I don't have that thing equipped. I don't have the... What is it called? Equipped. I don't need you right now. So, the Linen of Golden Thread. But yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to... Okay, I'm gonna have to walk through the entire game and look for secret paths, or... Now that I technically have a thing that shows me secret paths, I'm just gonna look it up on the wiki. Probably. Though I would prefer just collecting everything without the wiki. So I hope it is. I hope honestly that the rest is in Mother of Mothers and the other areas linked to it. God damn it. Oh well, at least everything here is already dead. I honestly feel like if I stab my sword into the floor, the wind should not be able to move me. But maybe it's just me. That was the wrong button. Okay. Next attempt. I'm on a Cetus of the Bejeweled Arrow. I don't exactly know how I'm supposed to dodge that attack without taking any damage. Well, at this stage, yes, it's possible. No, it isn't, apparently. Okay, so she doesn't actually have like a second phase, but she gets angry when she doesn't have her shield. Okay, that I can avoid just by actually just standing there. No. Because she now goes in the middle, I cast my prayer, she takes damage and I don't. She kind of shares that attack with the man with the axe. Only 2 hits on that though. I feel like just like flavor-wise, you'll probably have her with with lightning attacks. Then you're gonna have one with toxic attacks, one with magic attacks, and so on. Like, that's gonna hit me, right? Yeah. I do wonder what the word means. No. Wonderful. Requiem Aeternum. Versus Spun from Gold. And I desecrated a coffin. A fragment of a stanza embroidered in gold thread on blue silk. It does not belong to any known song. Golden threads move with a life of their own, snaking through the fabric, but the verses they form are always the same. Night you sleep when the sun shines, forget your cold and your gloom. There is you have a 67% map completion. Right. I think I'm gonna have a prayer to the last Prie-Dieu, and then I'm gonna stop for today. Tomorrow is debatable whether I can stream, and then on Saturday also. But for now, I hope you have a good weekend. If I can't stream, I hope you have a nice evening, and I hope you have a good night. Goodbye.